Hello everybody on the internet. Now this is a spoiler-free review, so if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry, there are going to be no spoilers. You can watch this review. I have been hyped for the Electric State for years. Joe and Anthony Russo are my favourite directors, so of course I would be excited for their next movie. But this movie is an adaptation of the book by Simon Stalenhag, and the Russo Brothers have been working on this for half a decade. And I'm a massive sci-fi fan, so this movie was right up my alley. And I have to say, it lived up to my hype. This is set in an alternate, dystopian 1990s world. And that honestly makes it a pretty rich world. The world building that they did at the start of the movie was very interesting. Now, I haven't actually read the Electric State book, but ever since this movie was announced, I've been doing a lot of research into the book, and from what I know, this movie is pretty different from the book. The book is a lot more eerie dystopian. The movie has more life and fun to it. The Russo brothers definitely injected their own flavour into this, but I do not think that is a bad thing at all. This is an adaptation. Directors should always bring their own flavour to adaptations. And this movie is a different Electric State experience than the Electric State book. This movie is an awesome sci-fi adventure. Millie Bobby Brown once described it as a live-action WALL-E, and she's right. In terms of the heart and the emotion this movie has, it is a lot like a live-action WALL-E. It has so much emotion and heart to it. Especially at the end, you really feel all of it hard. And this story is all about robots and AI, which have been done billions of times in things. But the robots in this are distinct from their design to their personality, and there are people that you care about. And this movie has a really high budget, and it is evident. It is visually stunning. Like 90% of the characters in this movie are CGI robots, but they all look realistic. And the cinematography is by Stephen F. Windon. The best shots in this movie are when it is capturing Simon Stalenhag's artwork in live action. I really like the production design as well, and it's composed by Alan Silvestri, which is always good. Though I would have preferred it if they went with an electronic score, like what Simon Stalenhag's music compositions of the Electric State are. The movie is also very well paced. It's got the right runtime, and it has decent action too. Millie Bobby Brown once again proves she is one of the best young actresses ever. She knows how to lead. Michelle is not her best character in my opinion, but she's great. I love her strength, her determination, and her humanity. She is just trying to find her lost brother. Chris Pratt as Keats was just awesome, which I expected nothing less from him. He is a great actor too, and Keats just brought so much energy to the movie. The 90s setting really pops through this character. They really embraced the 90s with him. And with him came the robot Herman, voiced by Anthony Mackie. He was very funny. Of course, Giancarlo Esposito plays a villain. He always excels at playing villains, and he was one of my favourite things about this, though the moral conflict that came with his character made it more interesting. Stanley Tucci is one of the best actors in this. You really understand what Ethan Skates is doing. He is trying to play God in the world. Now, he's definitely not the greatest villain ever, but he was effective. And of course, this is a re-team of the Russo brothers and Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. Two amazing writers. And of course, they made a great script with solid tonal balancing and one that keeps you invested for the whole runtime. The Electric State is not just a great Netflix movie, it's an amazing movie. I'm glad that the Russo brothers made a new, distinct sci-fi movie like this. I can't wait to watch it again. I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10. This is one that you should definitely watch. Do not miss it. So, have you seen the Electric State? What did you think of it? Have you also read the book? What's your favorite Russo brothers movie? Let me know in the comments below, and may the 4th be with you.